Water and Sanitation Minister Lindiwe Sisulu was expected to meet with the residents this week, but was a no-show. Disgruntled residents are expected to march to the municipal offices to hand over a memorandum. ENC's QwaQwa is following that story for us now. She's joining us now live from that municipality. Tsichu, a very good morning to you. One would have thought after the previous visit there by the Minister Lindiwe Sisulu and intervention by local municipalities that the water crisis would have been sorted by now.
Absolutely. Good morning, brother. And so, yes, that is what one would have thought. One would have thought that there would have been some kind of progress within this municipality concerning the water issue. However, residents, a lot of residents that I've spoken to, still saying that they do not have water in their taps. They don't even have JoJo tanks. They're seeing very little of those JoJo tanks within the streets. Just yesterday, I was in an area where it's very elderly people that live there, and they say that they can't even pump. There's a water pump, a borehole that has been created there, but they can't even pump that water out themselves because they are so old. So today, residents taking to the streets once again, demanding to have that water in their taps, and they are saying that they want for the minister to address them once again. She was supposed to come back 6 weeks later, and the 6 weeks has now gone by, and she is really hoping that she does get, well, the residents rather are hoping that she does listen up to their plea, and that they actually do, that she actually does come through to speak to them. But that's why they are taken to the streets today, for the lack of service delivery. And to give us more details about this particular march that will be taking place from about 10 o'clock this morning, I'm joined by march organizer Scotch Skosana. Scotch, thank you so much for your time. So just tell us a bit of details about your march. We do know that the minister did not come yesterday as was anticipated. Why this march then today?
Thank you very much, Metsecho. You know, we took a decision as the committee and members of the committee that we are going to embark with the massive protest legal march today. Irrespective that maybe the minister should never come, but there is someone who are going to, who are going to receive the memorandum on behalf of the minister. So that's why we are going to embark with the legal march. So like we know that maybe here in Maluti-A-Phofung we still have the problem of water, and there is nothing else that maybe we are trying to achieve rather than having water, and many problems that are affecting the people of Maluti-A-Phofung.
So you haven't seen any progress with the water situation?
Nothing. I can tell you, because you know, remember the 6 weeks that was imposed by the minister Sisulu, that maybe it was expired yesterday on the 4th. So she was supposed to come and monitor, because remember what she said. She said she's going to come and monitor to monitor the progress of the project. I can tell you, nothing that is happening. Pipes are laying down there. People are still suffering regarding this issue of water. That is why, as a committee, as the shutdown committee, that we are not going to sit back to see these people are doing as they wish. So that is why that all, you know, I can tell you this legal protest march, it's included all the multi-stakeholders. We're talking about unions and all political parties. They are going to support this march. So that is why we are saying we are not going to be quiet. We are not going to allow to be deceived by someone from the higher profile in the government. So that is why we can see that it's a frustration that is still going on. So what we are expecting, we want the justice in the people of Maluti-A-Phofung. At the shutdown committee, we are not going to sit back and watch the people suffering like this in this area. Workers are suffering in Maluti-A-Phofung, so we are calling the dissolution of that municipality. We are calling those administrators, those corrupt administrators, they must be removed with immediate effect.
And just one more question quickly. Do you know at all if the minister has communicated with anybody about her coming through to this municipality?
Look, I am a convener of this march. I spoke to the secretary, the PA of the minister. The minister told us that she's not going to be here because of some her commitments. So we understand. What we want as a shutdown, or maybe as a members, as a community members, we just want the people that maybe they can receive the memorandum on behalf of the minister, because she told us that she will send someone to receive the memorandum on behalf of her. So that is not a problem, and that is not the case. Okay. Minister, she's here or she's not here. The message is going to be clear. That what we want as the people of Maluti-A-Phofung.
All right, thank you so much. There you have it, Scott Skosana, just really giving us details about this march today, expected to start at about 10 o'clock.
Thank you very much.